What's up, guys? Welcome back. My Hero Academia. Shoto Todoroki with his fire and ice doing that pose that he did in season... what's it? Season 7 now? I think this was episode 3. Coolest little sort of scene so far. I think the fight with Star and Stripe was pretty good. But this was cool as well. So let's draw it. Landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause if we go too fast. Real close up on his face. Clasped hands, right? So the fingers overlapping will be a bit tricky, but we'll start with the eyes. Center point of my page about here, and the eyes will be on that halfway line. Okay, so let us go. So we're going to go a curved line, right? Curving over like that. Right? And then this comes down in here, this way, and it comes across the bottom then, and up to there. Okay, so that's like your general eye shape, right? But you got to thicken up his eyelid lines, right? So you want to darken it up a little bit, and they're spiky on the ends, so pointy at the end there, and like thick in the middle. Okay. It's also kind of dark in the coming down here, like a little sort of arch of dark spike or something. Just coming down the side of his eye there. And then it gets skinny going into there. Right. So his iris, he's looking down at his hands, right? So his iris kind of comes around this way. So like a semicircle sort of going down underneath the bottom eyelid. And then his pupil on this side is like this. Now his other pupil is slightly different, but this one's like that. And I think he's got like some lines just here. And then an eyelid line that kind of follows the top of his eye, just going across like that. So his eyebrows, pretty thin, so they're not like crazy big. So I'd say sort of just like here, and then it's sort of a check mark that goes up that way. Right, real thin at the back here, and then kind of a little bit thicker at the front and the middle. And I think this eyebrow is just black, and the other one is like gray for the ice part of his body. I haven't drawn Todoroki in a while. Okay, so other eye. So same sort of thing again. You just do curved line. So line them up, get them on the same level, and then curve that line across. And then we'll do the back. You want it to be about the same level. And then this line comes underneath. Like that. And then you want to thicken up the eyelid line, just give it extra darkness, apart from the pointy bits at the end, right? They'll be skinny. And the back has this part of his eye, like a little bit extra. And again, he is looking down, so you want to do this again. I think it's a full circle drawn in this time, but we'll keep it sort of like the other side, I think. Broken, sort of a gap in the middle of those two lines. And his grey pupil is a little bit different, so it's like kind of cloudy, sort of. So they just draw it kind of like that. Different kind of eye. It's almost like he's blind or something. And his eyelid line and the eyebrow, same sort of thing, real thin at the end. And on this one we got to leave just a space to sort of color gray in there. So all they do for his nose is some nostrils there with some hatching just on the bridge. Just My Hero Academia classic sort of style nose. And his mouth is pretty flat with some downturns, sort of just corners like this. Looking down. Now, his face is all sort of cut off basically by his hands. So you can't see the chin or anything, right? So we're just going to go across here maybe, because your jaw is usually kind of mouth level, sort of a little bit. So just come across to about here and go up. So say where his top lip would be, that's where we start the jaw, because the hand covers the rest. Now if you wanted to draw a full face, you can. But we'll just go up. Here, and we'll do sort of same thing over this side. So we're just leaving out the chin part, basically. Okay. So his hair sort of starts. We'll do this side first. So we've got, yeah, and he's got that scar as well. I can't forget that. But we can see like hair sort of spikes coming across his ear. Sort of starting here, right? And then this comes up to sort of the zigzag middle of his head, right? So his forehead's about the same size as, say, eyebrow to the bottom of the nose, roughly, about there, and they're about the same. Okay, so you got a little V there for his hairline. And then this just zigzags itself down this way and around the side of his hair here down to his sideburn. And then we do the same on this side. And then on this side, we start to get silver sort of hair spikes hanging down. And some sort of like a bigger one here, and then down onto his cheek. That way. Right, so then we can see his ears just in here, like so. And then some ear lines inside. Let's see some more here, just top of his ear there. Just going to add maybe a bit more of a sharper angle on this jaw. Just maybe like that. Right, so rest of his hair. So we've got like spikes all coming around here now. They always remind me of sort of shark fins, and his hair's been sort of blown back, all right? Going in all sorts of different directions now. There seems to be some like textures in here as well. And then the separation of his hair, the red, gray. That way. And then over here something similar, so we'll just go spikes coming out from behind his ear. Remember, hair moves, blows in the wind. Don't worry if yours isn't exactly like mine. You know, especially because his hair is like being animated, you know, there's loads of sort of texture lines and spikes all blowing in the wind and all stuff like that. So okay, so big wild hair being blown back by the energy coming out of the palms of his hand. Speaking of the hands, so thumbs and fingers all sort of clasped together, right? So we've got two thumbs just coming up here, down that way, right? Right, so these come down, bumping a couple of times down to his wrist, and then off the side of my page for his arms. That way. We can't really see, well, we can see like a little bit of his neck, say there. And this side's on fire, but I guess to keep it symmetrical, I'm just gonna add that there. And we can see, what else? Collar a little bit, but not much. I think it's his collar here, sort of. We should see color on the other side, so I'll do that. But again, it's mostly fire. So then, like first finger, so these bumps, right, are the knuckles. So you have two knuckles, three segments in a finger. 1, 2, 3, two knuckles, 1, 2. And then the where joins the hand is the third, right? So first knuckle, second, third. And each of those bend, making three segments. 1, 2, 3. So first knuckle, one segment. Second knuckle, two segment. Third knuckle, final segment, which is just the top of the finger. Okay. Now these are all overlapping, so it's tricky now to get this. So we have a knuckle here as well, and then we go into the next part of the finger, which goes up here, curves down, so it goes around this 1, 2, there. Next finger then goes the opposite direction. So hit pause now if I'm going too fast, because fingers can be difficult. One segment, 1, 2, 3 segments. And then the next finger comes out from this. And I'll just go around the bottom of my page. And then we can see like some of his wrists and there's all wrinkles and fingernails and stuff all on this, right? So see his wrist here, there, another like skin fold for where the thumb creases. You know, when your thumb creases, you get all these folds of skin inside there. And then the thumb just goes that way. Do the same over here, like this sort of branching, or like a letter Y. Thumb, and then thumbnails, and then fingernails. And then some knuckle lines, so like this. And they do actually some hatching, but we'll do these ones first, just to. Some animes would leave it like that, like Dragon Ball wouldn't do anything more. You know, some animes might not even go into more detail, but I guess because we're so close up. Jujutsu Kaisen kind of does them like this as well. They kind of do these lines, see? Some hatching. Kind of like what's on his nose. Okay. So fire, right, and ice, right? So you just got to do random sort of shapes coming out from his sort of hand, right? So like all these spiky sort of things here for the ice, and it's not like his usual. It's kind of like a frost or something, you know. It's like frozen mist. You know, it's not like rendered 3D ice that we normally see. There must be budget cuts. So it's this kind of just ice there. And then we got like fire coming out from here, so like sort of more wavy fire tends to be. Lots of these sorts of shapes when it's fire. Like so. Blue, orange, and red. That's it, I think. Is that everything? Oh, nearly his red scar. That was close. So you don't have to draw this in. Actually, it's done with color, but just so we know where it is, I'll just draw it in. Like, I'm sure anyone who's drawn this knows where his scar is anyway, but gotta draw it. Like so. Todoroki. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.